I'm doing funeral related work. This is my work in a certain time. When in the crematorium. Listen to what the uncle inside said. I went to the crematorium that day to arrange the cremation ceremony of the guests. I was in the crematorium. I met an uncle who works in it. I chatted with uncle. I asked my uncle curiously. Have you encountered anything strange in the crematorium? The uncle said. I will always remember the newcomer period. The shocking feeling of seeing the cremated stone of the corpse. Because that picture jumped out of my cognition at all. I was really taken aback when I saw it for the first time. Cremator for cremation of remains. Usually there is a small window. That's to confirm that at the time of cremation, set by the condition of the incineration of the remains. Of course, can see everything inside. Only the staff of our crematorium. I was just a newcomer at the time. When I first started working in the crematorium, out of curiosity, I kept observing inside the stove. This body was burning inside at the time. I watched the coffin inside burn in half. The fire began to devour the remains. The situation inside at this time. Completely unexpected and terrifying. That scene made me for several days in a row. I have nightmares when I sleep at night. At that time, I see. The cremated remains are spraying a lot of blood. And at the same time, the body sat up. His whole body is on fire. What's even more terrifying is, his head slowly turned to me. It's like staring at me. I was frightened on the spot when I saw that scene. I hurriedly shouted at my senior. Hurry up and put out the fire. The people inside are still alive. After the senior took a look at the condition inside the stove, and then it's like laughing at a child. Look at me and say, "You calm down." In fact, it was a natural phenomenon during cremation. As long as the human body is on fire, muscles and skin will contract, will be deformed during cremation. So naturally there will be the phenomenon of getting up. It is precisely because of this. That's why I need this small window. Check the situation inside. At that time, I heard these things from Uncle Crematorium. The hair is standing up. I asked Uncle and said, "Scene at the scene. It should be really scary, right?" He told me with a smile. I'm used to it now. But it's a bit disgusting. I really can't get used to it. I asked him, what else is going on? More terrifying than that situation? He told me that, actually, I've been working for so long, I still see it occasionally. That's on the inside of the stove. Inside the inside of the stove. Sometimes will leave dense scratches. It's like a nail scratch. Because I really don't know what happened to those scratches. So, every time I see that phenomenon, always makes me scared and disgusting. Uncle showed a helpless expression. Then he continued with a smile. I'm so ashamed to say it. I've been working in a place like this for so long. Still scared. Really useless. But, whenever I just think of those scratches, could it be someone in there really burned alive and left behind? There will be an inexplicable uneasiness in my heart. And feel scared. After listening to what Uncle said, nasty sweat is coming out of my face. Goosebumps all over my body.